but normally I do it in the morning, but I forgot. So I'll take it out. Sadly, like Guilty Gear Strive, there's still characters that I like in it. Jacko, Giovanna, they're still there, and I still really like them. But yeah, ZA, I don't blame you. It's really good, and the DLC just makes it better. You can count Uma. There's nothing wrong with the mobile game being your favorite game of the year. If you enjoyed it a lot, then there's nothing wrong with it. That's why when people are like, oh, you like Genshin? Yeah, I like Genshin. I love the characters. Do I care about the gameplay? Not so much. Do I care about, how the grind is? Not at all. But I do like playing. I do like seeing my characters. They make me happy. Ning Wang Zhongli make me happy, chat. Oh, and then 2XKO comes out too on console. We'll get it on Xbox soon, which is great. I can't wait. Is it still just Blitzcrank for me? That's my biggest problem. And will he finally be good? Which I don't even think he's bad. I think just the zoning mechanic is done really poorly in the game. I think defensive mechanics are really bad in 2XKO. Which tends to be an issue in a lot of games right now. A lot of fighting games don't have great defensive mechanics. They tend to, like, for example, Guilty Gear. Time, damn. You gotta give it time, though. I would highly recommend giving it time. Because Liza P was the same deal. I was like, I don't know if this is going to be one of my favorite games of all time. It might be. And when the DLC came out, it like confirmed it. I was like, yeah, 100%. It was like, 100%. I love this. It will be, but to be honest, sometimes the road less traveled is better overall. Look at players like Axe. This guy's connection is not very stable. Frames up to right. Gonna have a second instant eat. Go. That's good to hear, though. But if it is, I'm glad to hear it, though. Just for me, I was like, it's that idea of, like, it's the honeymoon phase, essentially. Because remember, before I used to say, like, Breath of the Wild might be one of the best Zelda games I've ever played. Nowadays, this was not one of the best Zelda games I've ever played. The first initial reaction, yeah. That's true. For 20 bucks. Actually, I thought it was 40. 20? Damn. Well worth then. Aw. It was 6% off. Yeah, KI. If you ever get KI, like buying KI, always worth it. KI is raw 25%. Yeah, always worth it. That's how I feel about certain games where there's certain moments where it's like, oh, this really sucks, but then you understand why it's there. That's kind of how I feel with DK Bonanza. Bonanza has moments where, specifically, I'll say the bosses, for example, they've never. But then you look back at DK's history, like it makes sense. The other thing to learn with Shinsaku, and it'll take some getting used to. Remember, her forward dash is a cross-up teleport, so don't dash. You want to kind of not dash at all, half the time. That too. Use that. Use Infil's information page. I don't know if it's updated with the final updates for Shinsaku, but she didn't get anything too crazy. I think she just got some damage buffs and then some glitches fixed. The thing is, like dashing on approach, you have to walk, and so if you dash, you want to treat dash more like an input, like it's pressing a button, rather than treating it like a normal character's dash. Like, oh, on approach. Don't dash to approach. Don't do that. It's really bad. You can use it for Oki, but don't use it for approach. You are setting yourself up for failure. You can. The only time you can do it is you have to set it up. Your dashes have to be made into setups, essentially. So where it's like, oh, I threw a ghost ball, and I cut it, so now I can forward dash. You have to set up your dashes, essentially. You can't just brain deadly go forward. Backdashing, though, completely fine. She has one of the best backdashes in the game. So if you understand how to mess people up on Oki and can shimmy really well, yeah, she's a master of it. It does not copy that. I could have sworn it did. I thought Infil said he did. But yeah, Infil's guide is still really good. Yeah, movement with her will be a little tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. Good block. Okay. It'll be a, it still will, just not official. Yeah, if you have the opportunity to play, go to Combo Breaker, that's where you can get a lot of KI experience. That's where you'll get the best experience. Evo's more a spectacle. So if you want more of the spectacle aspect, then yeah, Evo's there. God damn it. Oh, cool. They could have just done command grab and got through it, but they missed it. Yeah, essentially Combo Breaker became our official Evo. But I just, Combo Breaker is really expensive for me because I'm in Cali. Cali. It was one of the best years, that's for sure. Sadly, did not get top 8 again. Combo Breaker's my bane, sadly. Evo's a curse because I get close to first place, but I never finish. And it's sad, chat. Harada's officially done. He retired. I don't blame him. I get it. It's just, wow. That's it. You know, who knows who's going to take over Tekken now. I hope it goes to the right people. I hope the Tekken team, you know, has the right people in mind to take over his spot. Just because it's a lot of work. Ow. Aw. I'll do it again. Trying to make as future fighting games and like how to keep content going was just not well implemented. So his biggest success was sadly just Street Fighter 4. Sadly. I thought he was down to 2. Because he did Street Fighter 4. He did Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, or Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Marvel 3. Both of them were, well, one of them was done really well. The other one, not so much. We'll probably be done for tonight, El Rey. I have work, sadly, in the morning, so this will probably be my last match for the night. But, hey, it's another time, my man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming by, though. At Evo though, for sure. Oh, for sure, for sure. Street Fighter V was definitely... There was some stuff that was, you know, outside of his control. He messed up with that jump. Ultimate Marvel 3, Marvel 3, Street Fighter X Tekken. Yeah, you guys remember that one? You can't even buy it anymore. Capcom Fighting Collection, I believe. The Street Fighter Collection one, I believe, was also him. That was done horribly. Street Fighter V being essentially a rush product. I think it technically only had like a year of true development because the first versions of the game were not received well. And then he didn't get fired, but in Japan they basically get you to retire, get you to quit. And they got him to quit. And it's my fault. What was the other one? But once he kind of left and he was no longer in charge of it, the new guy did really well with it. And the new guys are kind of more dedicated, you know, fighting game players essentially. Capcom basically thrived. Well, it was more because of RE2 remake. Oh, I'm sorry, RE7 and Monster Hunter World that kind of put them back on the map. I was expecting him to swing low. I just went for Shadow.